Okay.
Everybody, welcome to the channel. I'm Neil.
I'm Lynette.
And
today we're going to unbox some stuff for you.
Yep, we finally got our quick jacks in. It took a while, but now we're going to be able to do some more on the car. So
let's see what we got. We've got the right frame with the red and the left frame with the blue.
after looking at the instructions, it calls for a 5mm hex key, which I have here. Millimeter. Calls for the 5. See, I got a 5 and a 4. And calls for the 5. 5 is too big. 4 is too small. No bueno.
Yeah, so
We tried the SAEs. They're either too big or too small.
So we're going to have to take a trip to the hardware store, but unfortunately it's about 10 o'clock at night right now and nobody is open. So we're going to have to put the actual assembly on pause, and through the magic of the internet, we will be back momentarily with the right equipment.
Bye for now. Day 2. We went to
the store and picked up the necessary tools that we did not have before.
Well, we had the tools, just it says 5 and it takes a 4.5.
Yeah, there's a bit of a foible there. But we got our 4.5, and it does work, so note to self.
So. Most hex keys do work.
This is what I put up with.
Almost caught a fly.
Oh, good job.
I don't need it right this second.
Oh, well, I was getting overexcited. Premature hex ridge passing. Alright, so let's put these bad boys together.
Alright, first thing we've got to do is
we need to remove the plug here.
Remove these plugs.
Alright. And then we need to put on the little elbow valves. Do not use the tape on these. You put it in so that the pointy bit is outward, and this little gasket is inward.
Yori.
Yeah. That thing. Remember, my technical ability is not tighten firmly, but do not over tighten.
We need a wrench.
We need some wrenches. We should give me the inches. Bigger. 11/16 works on this end.
Huh?
Using SAE, 11/16 works.
Yeah, and this one's a 18 mil. There we go. Tight but not over tight.
Tight but not over tight.
Yeah, I can't really over tight with that arm right now anyway,
You
so.
need to check your work.
No, it's fine.
Okay. One part down.
Excuse me.
Okay. Now our next step is to prep the short hoses. These are the short hoses. They are going to go from here, underneath the jack, out the front. Like that. I must be smarter than the short hose. This is a mantra for me. I always must be smarter than the thing I'm working with. It doesn't always happen. All right. And again, tight but not over tight.
Hose?
Yep. Hose.
Where's the instruction book?
That's a very good question. Mission 1 accomplished. short hoses are in place.
Oh, and these were supposed to come with the pinch weld blocks, but for some reason they did not get shipped and have not been shipped, so we need to contact Costco.
Now we need the thread tape for
Okay.
the other end of the hoses.
All right. All right. So when you're putting on Teflon tape, you want it to go with how the next thing's going to be fitted on there, so righty-tighty. So put the Teflon tape around to the right. So I need to go around probably 3 or 4 times and pull it off.
All right. And the same on the other end.
Teflon tape complete.
Woohoo! All right. Then we need to attach the male quick connect fitting, which I believe is this bad boy here. Male quick connect, or is it this one?
Well, what's it say it is?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. It is not this one, it is this.
It's a small doodads. Yes.
Yes. That goes on either.
No. And they have to be female. Those are male.
They say it's male with a female end. Male with female end.
Well, you give me a female.
Oh, I'm sorry. Apparently I don't know the difference.
I'm
We'll
not
have
gonna-
sex ed after this.
I'm not gonna touch that.
Probably a good idea.
Alright. It says to
Thread these on.
2 different wrenches, one on one side, one on the other. The one that said 12 pounds or so.
I can look if you'd like.
Sure.
At 23 to 25.
Okay. Oh, it must have been those down there.
Yeah, 12 is on the elbow.
Yeah. That feels about right. Did you get yours done?
I was not quite done yet.
Oh, okay. Because you lift, bro.
You know, I do lift, bro. I just haven't lifted in a while. I think that's good.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. So now that that part's set up, according to the instructions, we go to set up the actual motor. Do not snip your hose. That would be very sad. Gonna need that bad boy. Times 2. So these are the female quick release.
Yeah.
One for either side of these. So we wrap all of the threads with the tape.
With the Teflons.
Yes, Teflon tape.
Where did I put the Teflon? There's the Teflons. Here, I'll grab my other Teflon tape.
Okay.
Listen.
Probably.
Remember, go righty-tighty with it.
I have the coordination of a drunken water buffalo right now, so I am doing my best. Biscuits. Don't make me laugh, it's gonna make this worse. I am struggling with this for some reason, and I don't know why.
Give it to the adult.
I do need adult supervision. Well, at least I did something right.
Yeah.
Sweet, 50%. That's still a failing grade. Good job. Okay.
All right. Well, right now we need to pause. It's time to go get kids from mom. So
Alrighty.
we'll be back in a few. All right. Now we're back from doing the child exchange program. Now we can get back to work here. So left off getting wrapping these up. Now we need to add, woo, pain meds are kicking in.
We need to add the female connectors to the end of these.
Max, you can come out here.
Come on, buddies. Shop dog wants to come visit, but he's not so sure what's going on. Come here, buddy. Come on. Come here, Bush. Dirty dog been rolling in dirt.
Yep, he likes his dirt. You can give him a bath, and he goes, as soon as he goes outside, he goes and
Rolls in
rolls.
it. Nice. Come on, Mama.
The
The other shop dog.
is a happy bow dog, and our happy
Pit bull.
our happy pit boxer. It says get them tight, but not over tight. That should be good. It's as much as I can do with my jacked up arm.
Okay, so now that that's done, next step is to pressurize the air cylinders. It says hold the valve open to release air in the air cylinder,
Okay.
then inflate it to 40 to 50. Do not exceed 50 psi.
All right.
In bold. A little bit. You're at it's about 48.
All right. All that good.
There we go. 48.
Okay. And that is Hayden. She is our pit lab. She is
She's the
very
foster that never left.
yeah. All of our dogs are rescue dogs. And she's very happy, and she is very ancient and fat and happy. Huh. Yes. You're gonna be about a half-ish. Was it a half?
I don't know. I randomly grabbed one. I'm just that good. Yeah, it's 1/2.
And it says don't use
Don't use thread tape.
tape.
Yep, don't use the thread tape on these.
Okay.
Alright, and install the bottom one first so that you can tighten it.
Do we need to put fluid in it yet?
I'm reading you the instructions as they fall.
Power source.
I stood up way, way too fast. Fill the hydraulic fluid reservoir with power unit.
All right.
Actually, no, that looks good.
That looks perfect.
Excellent.
Sweet.
Alright.
Woo!
Okay. So our particular cat here has a breather valve, and you need to make sure that it is loosened before you operate. But this just hand tighten on like that,
Okay.
and then this is loose. Connect the long hoses to the box.
Oh, I thought you said disconnect.
No, connect. Removing this, and close the valve first.
See this little notch here and the ball? That's so you can just pull this and it disconnects. So once you got your hydraulic hose connected, you just turn this, and that way the hose can't come off.
First thing we gotta do is we need to stack up some of those blocks to give this thing some height.
Okay.
Then we're supposed to turn it on. Alright,
Okay, so the next step
is to bleed.
to bleed. Okay, got my rag here to go underneath where we let the fluid out. Okay, and then
We have to raise it up
raise it up 3 times.
Well, we got to raise it up until it's just.
Yeah, the 4.5, not the 5 that it says. Get your instructions right quick, Jack. Or use the right freaking size on there. Okay, did I crack it now?
Yep, crack it open.
Just get the air out.
Crack it open.
Okay, it's cracked.
Alright. And then you tighten it.
And just tighten.
Tighten, yeah.
Okay.
Right, then we hold up for 2 seconds.
Alright. 1, 2.
Okay, open it back up.
Do I need that?
Yep, I can hear
There
it
we go.
gurgling. There we go.
It's gotta do more than just crack it.
Oh yeah, open it back up. And let the stuff lurgle out.
Okay. Didn't really have a whole lot come out. Okay,
Alright. And
do it again.
repeat it with the other one. Okay. Alright.
Okay, next instructions.
Alright, final checklist before operation.
Okay.
And then we test it. It says only raise them with vehicles on them. So this is as far as we can go at this point.
Well, we can lift your car.
Alright. Since we don't have the pinch weld blocks, we had to find the one car that was light enough for these particular jacks that we own that have non-pinch welds. And that would be the Zuki. So we're going to lift the Zuki. So to do so, we have to get these blocks. We need the tall ones. And then underneath, there are lift plates. I'm gonna put one over here and one back there in the factory recommended positions. Should be about there.
Yeah, there's.
And then back here, be about there. All right. Now we lift, and before we actually make full contact, we make sure that our blocks are in the right place.
Down.
All right.
Then it says hold down for like 5 seconds, I believe.
5 seconds.
That way it depressurizes the system.
All right, we're locked into
And
place.
we're locked. Okay, we're on the lock block there.
All right, and then we go down.
Oh, hold on. Okay.
And
Okay.
then set it down.
Yep.
Project that was going to take us maybe half an hour ended up taking about 2.5. After some initial issues with getting them to lift appropriately once the car was on top of them, got figured out.
Yeah, once we pulled the car in, put it underneath the lift, they decided they didn't want to lift anymore.
Yeah, didn't even wiggle.
Yep, the left jack, the air system let air out somehow, so I double checked the air valve and it was loose. The straighter valve, quick release was loose. So tightened that up, repressurized it, still wasn't working. Rebled the system, still wasn't working. And then just unplugged one hose and then got that jack lift in. The right jack had a little bit of air in it for some reason. So got that rebled, hooked both the hoses back up and started working great.
Yep.
Just a little bit of trial and error, and I think that's going to be par for the course with us.
Yep. But you know what? We're failing, so you don't have to.
Right?
As a quick note, we are not in any way affiliated with Quick Jack. They don't even know we're doing a video on setting their things up, so wanted to put that in there that we're not in any way endorsed.
That would have been nice. Alright guys, thanks for watching.
See you later.